The signature? Yeah, that's for, yes, that's what I do. Short signature.
No, seriously, I was just joking.
Yeah, no, short signature is GK85. Yeah. Long signature is G Kittle. Hi. You don't ask the question, it's $5. I'm up probably $250 on you guys right now. I think David's down 120.
What are your thoughts and excitement as you approach tight end day?
National Tight End Day, don't forget that.
Yeah.
My excitement? I mean, it's awesome. The fact that the NFL has made a big deal about this, just bringing attention to tight ends. I think tight ends are playing at a high level this year too. Actually, my favorite thing about it is that somehow the Chiefs and the Niners played, the schedule just somehow worked out that we're playing on National Tight End Day. So that's really fun. I'm excited about it. It's just fun to see all the tight ends mic'd up because we're obviously everyone's favorite players.
Well, everybody's going to be looking forward to the pregame meeting between you and Kelce.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's a tall guy. Go up there, say what's up to him, and it's all. Definitely have a lot of respect for Kelce. He's fantastic. Watching his tape, wonderful. It's awesome being friends with him too. But hey, it's gonna be a violent, physical game out there, and I know we're both looking forward to that one. And hopefully he doesn't have his greatest game against us. But I'm gonna try to have mine.
Olsen is calling the game as well.
Oh, I know, right? What a coincidence. They just Chiefs, Niners, National Tight End Day, Greg Olsen calling it. It's like it was planned or something. Crazy.
If you go back to, Jim Harbaugh's going to be here.
I heard that.
I covered those Stanford teams with him, and those were big on tight ends. And then obviously had Vernon Davis and Delaney Walker here, who I believe just retired.
He did.
How much did you watch the Harbaugh teams and how they utilize tight ends?
Definitely seen highlights. Fun fact, actually my first date with my wife was during the Ravens-Niners Super Bowl. First day I ever went on with my wife. So that was kind of cool. That was back in college, went to get sushi on the Super Bowl Sunday. Weird decision. But, I definitely seen, I'm a huge fan of Vernon. Delaney came our first tight end U, which was pretty awesome. Hearing him speak, what it's like being a tight end. They were violent, they were physical, ran good routes, made huge plays all the time. So, I feel like I always learned in college when to leave a jersey in a better place. I thought Delaney and Vernon definitely both did that here at the Niners.
If you saw Costa Tart, who was on a video interview, and he was asked about injuries, and he noted that the Eagles practices that he took part in, the Eagles training camp, was a lot easier than the 49ers. More days of rest, I think, was his theme. Mm-hmm. And so he suggested that could be a reason for the 49ers' injuries. Has that ever been brought up? I mean, do you compare notes with other players from other teams? I mean, has that been discussed in the locker room at all?
Well, I would say, I think our training staff and our performance staff does a really good job of, planning schedule or camp schedule with Kyle. We do 3 days on, 1 day off. There's a lot of teams out there that still do 6 days on, they do 5 days on. I think that's not great. I know teams do 100 play scripts. We do like 40 at our highest days. I think we only had one soft tissue injury this entire year in training camp, so I think that's pretty good. I thought we made it through camp pretty well, injury free. And obviously you look at our injury report now, and there's a ton of them. A lot of them are contact stuff. We have a couple, non-contact, but most of them are low hits, knees, just football plays. So I think I really like the way we run training camp. I think it's a really good job. But, again, I have never been anywhere else for training camp, so I wouldn't really know. But, I've heard stories like I said, guys have done 2 separate fields, 100 play scripts before. And, it's just football is about, the luck of the bounce of the football. And sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. She just cut you off.
I'm sorry. No,
that's tough
ahead.
for you.
Ladies first.
What makes it so difficult to defend him?
Besides, he's been in this offense for a while. He has a lot of freedom just all over the middle of the field. And I think one of the best things is, him and Mahomes have just been on the same page, in every single game. Mahomes is really good at getting out of the pocket, extended plays, and Travis has a really good feel for, how to lose a defender, after 3 or 4 seconds. It's, hard on defense to cover guys that long, and when Patrick extends those plays, I don't know if there's anyone better in the NFL than getting open on those than Travis is. And, you can watch almost any of his games. He has like 3 or 4 catches on those not busted plays, but just those extended plays where he's now has an opportunity, and then he's 6'6", 255, so he's kind of a big guy to bring down, and it's just hard for defenses. And he's great with yak, he's great with the ball in his hand, and he's just always in the right place at the right time.
After the last game, you brought up the energy and the effort question, which kind of raised some eyebrows. And I'm wondering if that is kind of traced to that second last drive where it took about 8 minutes to get down on the field. Are you kind of describing just the urgency that you guys need to get moving offensively? Or was it more player or position specific?
You know, I think I said that without watching the film. You know, after watching it, you know, I thought offensively, you know, I think guys were, busting their ass. Excuse my language, but I think, you know, we had a lot of effort out there. Guys were trying. We were making plays. You know, fumbled into a touchdown kind of crushes you. We weren't great on third down. So I think we had 16 rushes, which is not Niner football. I mean, I think that those were our issues on offense, and I'm not really worried about the run game because we're going to continue to run the football, and I think we, you know, have the ability, especially, you know, our O-line's returning to health, so that's pretty cool. And you know, like I said, not worried about the run game. It's going to continue to get better, and we're going to continue just to run the hell out of the football.
When you have a team coming into play that's known for their offense with Mahomes and the points that they can put up, does that like spark you guys a little bit more that you may have to keep pace with them?
You know, I've said it from the beginning now. As an offense, we're going to have to score a minimum 24 points a game if we want to win those games. And so far, that's been pretty true. You know, we try to turn the ball over, score 24 points. Our defense is going to do a really good job. You know, now we're playing probably, you know, the best offense we're going to face. Potentially, I'm not really sure. You know, offense will change throughout the year, but the Chiefs are really good. Like I said, they got Mahomes, they got Travis Kelce. They got really good wide receivers. They've got a pretty good run game right now. You know, and they also have I think a top 3 third down defense in the league. So I mean, they're overall a really good team, and our offense is definitely going to have to stay on the field, control the ball, and not let Mahomes, you know, go to work.
Hey George, I cover the
Yes.
49ers for the UK, and
What's up?
With that in mind, I was wondering if there's any plans on the international type.
Wow.
I mean, we're going to Mexico this year.
You know, I would say they call, you know, the NFL calls it National Tight End Day. It should be international. You know, I think it is. As long as you have access to a football to be able to spike it, or a nice crispy Bud Light of your choosing, I think that you can participate in National Tight End Day. So for everyone out there, just go have fun with it responsibly.
You mentioned the O-line getting back to. You told me I had to ask you a question.
You have to, or else cameraman
But
too.
You mentioned the O-line getting back to health.
Yeah.
Does that change your game plan at all? Like, not maybe, you know, because you're well known for run blocking. With Trent back, like hopefully with McGlinchey being healthy, like, does that change your role at all?
I mean, when you have Trent Williams, you obviously, like, there's not as many chips and stuff like that. I mean, that's just because he can handle anybody in the NFL by himself. And so I think that definitely is going to allow me to get out a little bit more, have some more fun out there. I mean, I do have fun chipping. That's very interesting for me. But, you know, I like running routes, and Trent, you know, being healthy and practicing that's huge for us. And, you know, he's the best player in the NFL besides Aaron Donald. So I think Bosa's close too. But it's just fun to have him in the field.
What was the name of the sushi restaurant in 2012?
Formosa.
What?
Formosa.
Formosa.
Formosa
Where?
Sushi. It's Iowa City. That was my freshman year of college.
You scheduled a date on Super Bowl Sunday.
I didn't schedule it. We were literally halfway through the first quarter. She was like, I want sushi. And I was like, we're the only people in the restaurant. Only people in the restaurant watching the Super Bowl eating sushi. I was like, honey, this is brutal, but you know what? Young love, you do anything for it.
Do you remember the power outage?
Oh, yeah. That's why we sat there eating sushi. I was like, what is going on? It's crazy. You know what? Told her I really liked her that night. I don't know if she said it back, but, you know, ended up marrying me, so it's worked out well for me so far. Thanks, guys.
Okay.